All right, folks. Well, we're going to be here with all of our drivers here tonight. Our first driver, we have Preston Collins, driver of Jurassic Attack. Now, Preston, we had a great event earlier on today. You guys did very, very well. Everyone did a phenomenal job here. It's a very competitive field here. Talk about how your first event went here in Gaithersburg.
It wasn't bad. I mean, we did all right. I mean, it wasn't how I wanted it to be. We didn't end up on top, but it's all about the fans. Like I said earlier, it's not about us. It's about the fans. So thank you guys for coming out here and sticking out. I know this sucks, but we're gonna put on one heck of a show for you guys regardless.
Without a doubt, and yeah, this track is in perfect tip-top shape right now to have a very good event here. So, of course, everybody here, they did well last time. They're going to be doing well again here tonight, especially with the different track conditions. What are you most looking forward to for tonight's competitions?
Hopefully it won't be as dusty as the first show, and you can actually see the action that's going on. And we're going to run these trucks in the ground for you awesome fans here in Gaithersburg. So are you ready?
Oh, yeah. They sound ready. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Preston Collins, Jurassic Attack! All right, folks, well, we have our second competitor in our second part of Team Throttle Monster. We have Preston Perez, driver of Velociraptor. Now, Preston, you did a very good job last time out. You had a phenomenal skills run. You had a great freestyle going here. Didn't really get any wins in the win column there, but you got an overall last week. So talk about what these other competitors can expect out of Velociraptor tonight.
Yeah, you know, I mean, everybody knows I like to win, but, you know, I was happy with the show. I feel like I hit all my marks, and I thought I made you guys happy. You know, the biggest thing is at the end of the show, we had a bunch of problems, but, you know, my crew and Preston Collins, too, my teammate, they just busted butt out there and got the truck back, and we just barely made it.
Awesome, and yeah, you guys are thrashing back there in between events. You did a phenomenal job there, and of course, all the great technicians down here in the pit area did everything they can to get all these trucks back to 110%. So, of course, being one of the two dinosaur trucks out here, we got some prehistoric bones in the house. What can we expect from Velociraptor out here in all four of our competitions tonight?
The track conditions are going to be a little different because of the rain going on. I actually think the track's going to be better than it was earlier, but we'll find out. You know, we're going to come out here, feel it out a little bit, and hopefully by freestyle, just tear it up.
Hey, you heard it here. He's going to tear it up for you, Gaithersburg. One more time, Preston Perez, Velociraptor! All right, folks, we are here with Zach Witchenbach, driver of Lumberjack. Now, Zach, we had a great event earlier on, of course. We had lots of exciting moments. You got a couple good wheelies out there. We know you love to do those wheelies. Talk about the track conditions here. Of course, a couple of drivers saying that they're liking it. Even though we have all this rain here, we have a really, really good track here. What are we most looking forward to here with Lumberjack tonight?
You know, all these different little jumps out here, the little blocks he's working on, all these steep ramps, they line up for some cool jumps, just like some wheelies, like he said. If not, some poppers, hopefully, something to entertain.
Awesome, man. Yeah, we're very much looking forward to that. Now, we have your father, of course, in Crustacean here as well. And, you know, you being a second-generation driver, what's it like being, you know, kind of touring the region, touring the country, if you will, here with your father behind the wheel of these 12,000-pound monster trucks?
It's quite the honor, actually. It's one of the craziest things I could possibly ask for. It's quite the occupation, and I couldn't be happier in doing it.
Without a doubt, man. We're happy you guys are here. You guys tore it up in our first event camp to see you guys come out here and do it once again. I know your truck is very popular. Fans are very much looking forward to it. So, Gaithersburg, are you ready for Lumberjack to take it to the sky? Make some noise for Zach Witchenbach in Lumberjack! All right, and now we're moving on to the first generation of the Witchenbach. We have Greg Witchenbach, driver of Crustacean, with us. So, of course, earlier, I actually never knew that about your inspiration of Crustacean. So, talk a little bit about that here for these fans that didn't hear it at our first show.
Oh, well, I used to be a fisherman, and I got tired of being on a boat, I guess, bouncing around in waves, so I decided to build this truck, and we built what I used to do, is catch them. So, having a fun time with it. You know, the state of Maine's noted for their lobster and the logging industry, and then we built the second truck for Scoob. The logging truck we just follow our state. We love our state, and we're proud of where we're from.
Exactly, the monster truck industry is very proud of it. Renegade Monster Truck is very proud to have you guys here as well. And yeah, it was great to really learn that, because that was something that I always never knew. But one of the things that a lot of the fans that know you guys for is bringing the carnage and the chaos and the destruction here on the track. So, you know, talk to us a little bit about what we can expect out of Crustacean tonight.
Well, it likes its water, so it's getting wet right now. So that's gonna wake it up. So it's probably attack this track pretty hard tonight.
Without a doubt, man. We're very much looking forward to it. Hey, best of luck to you one more time. Greg, with your match, Crustacean.
Ocean in the ocean.
All right, folks, and our next competitor is our hometown competitor out of Bethesda, Maryland, and our previous overall event winner from earlier on today at 12:30. We have Corey Snyder, driver of Toxic, here with us. So, Corey, you got that awesome overall. You got second in racing. You won freestyle. You won the donut competition. The track conditions are pretty much complete opposite right now. The dust is pretty much going to be gone. The traction is going to be up. How excited are you to be out here for one more event tonight here in Gaithersburg?
Well, like I said earlier, I'm just trying to carry the momentum from the success we had earlier today. Yeah, the dirt is definitely going to play a bit of a curveball for all of us, but honestly, like a couple people said, I think it's actually going to be in our favor to put on a better show for you guys, the more fun we're having. Again, we're trying to make do with what we got with the rain, so we're going to turn this place up and have a little fun.
Awesome, man. And yeah, look at all these fans here. They're starting to pack it up. We see a lot of umbrellas out there. They're here to watch all of these drivers throw it down here in the rain. Rain or shine, they're here to support you guys. And of course, being here in Gaithersburg, legendary event here, of course. What does it mean here to be here again tonight?
Oh, it's awesome. Again, like I said earlier, just to be able to get a couple wins in, that's good, but I'm always happy and I'm always stoked to do my hometown show. I said earlier, this is 26 years into doing this with my dad, who started basically this whole operation of our team, and actually probably monster trucks here at the fairgrounds and going into the fair coming in August. So we'll be back from that too. But today we got some business to finish. We got a show to put on.
Absolutely. Hey, best of luck to you. For your hometown driver, Gaithersburg, Maryland, make some noise. Corey Snyder in Toxic. All right, our next driver, crazy man out of Florida. We have RJ Turner in War Wizard. Now, of course, War Wizard, very, very legendary truck. We talked about earlier how you loved this truck growing up, and now you're a part of it. It became now your headache to deal with. But hey, you tore it up out there earlier, and we know you're a wild man. So with these track conditions, how excited are you to put on the show here tonight for all these fans of Gaithersburg?
Definitely a lot more excited than I was earlier. We got some pretty big meaty tires, so they're definitely going to eat this up out here. That's going to help me a lot. But you know, it's these guys and the dinosaurs that we're going to have to watch out for, because they were short selling themselves. Because I heard him back there in the pits talking, especially Preston Collins. He said he didn't care if his truck was upside down, on fire, 3 wheels on, 3 wheels off. He was putting that truck in a trailer with a piece of equipment today because he's taking that win.
Hey, without a doubt, man. Yeah, he's definitely a wild man over here. He's looking to come out here and get wild and crazy. We know War Wizard can certainly cast that spell at all these other competitors too. So, you know, we have 4 great competitions here. You did well at all of them, but which one are you most looking forward to out here tonight with this higher traction?
Oh, it's definitely a freestyle. You know, I had to get to run the way I wanted to earlier. As soon as I started up and made this first turn onto the track, my main battery that supplies all the electrical, my rear steer things, it decided to take a crap on me, so I lost pretty much all my mobility out there. And out there with front steering, and it just doesn't work. It takes 3 football fields to turn one of them things with no rear steer. But we made it work. We got all the batteries changed out now, so hopefully we can come out here and burn it down.
Hey, you heard it here. RJ Turner's ready to burn it down at War Wizard. One more time for RJ Turner and War Wizard! And Gaithersburg, Maryland, that'll be it, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise one more time for your Renegade Monster Truck Superstars!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you're about to experience carnage, insanity, destruction, and all-out mayhem like you've never seen before. Prepare to feel the ground shake as massive 10,000-pound, 1,500 horsepower fire-breathing machines of destruction come to life. The best drivers on the planet. Massive mechanical monsters. All about to unleash pure chaos. Gravity will be defied. History will be made. Champions will be crowned. and thundering power will be on full display. The louder you get, the bigger they go. The time will come. Raise those checkered blades. Put on your monster muff and get ready, because it's time to meet the Renegade.
Gaithersburg, Maryland, are you ready to meet the Renegades? We're gonna start with those craziest kids on the planet. In her rookie season, behind the wheel of a monster truck, the chick who's not afraid of that loud pedal, the young lady who's looking to send it from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. She's pretty, she's wicked, she's Allie and her trusty teammate, another lovely lady that's gonna burn down the competition here in Gaithersburg. I call her the Queen of the Donuts. We call her the Queen of Lady Luck. From Tampa, Hannah, Virginia, this is Kinsley and Lady Luck. And round up the field for your Wayne Swing and Recovery Mini Monster Truck Superstars. The young man with a plan from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, who was born to send it. Sending it runs this family. Ladies and gentlemen from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, make some noise for Garrett and Minnie Stinger! Minis are cool, but I got a question. Who's ready to meet your monster truck? We're going to start right down on the far side of the track with a 1991 GMC Logger from Jefferson, Maine. We're going to burn down the competition, a second generation hot shoe driver. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Zach Winchenbach and And introducing next, one half of that awesome Team Throttle Monster Dinosaur of Destruction duo, the Big Bad Blue Dinosaur out of Camden, South Carolina. Make some noise for Preston Perez and Velociraptor! Oh, but you know he had to bring two dinosaurs here to Montgomery County Fair. And this next monster truck, one of the most legendary 3D bodies in monster truck history. And now, the guy from Team Throttle Monster looking to burn it down in it right here in Gaithersburg, Maryland. The Triceratops of Terror, the Dinosaur of Destruction from Liberty City, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Preston Collins Jurassic Attack!
Hiding under the bed, in my body, in my head. look at monster trucks on the track today, driving that awesome new body sound for the 2026 season from right down the road in Hagerstown, Maryland. Give it up for R.J. Turner in War Wizard! And ladies and gentlemen, celebrating his 15th anniversary in that awesome new body sound for the 2026 season. The dude who's burnt this place to the ground on multiple occasions, and today he's looking to do it all over again. He's back with a vengeance. He's back with a new truck. He's back to celebrate 15 years of singing the competition from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. This is Send It CJ Ratu and Stinger Runway! And ladies and gentlemen, we brought dinosaurs, we brought scorpions, and now we brought the lobster! The lobster! The hungry, angry monster lobster from Jefferson, Maine. Ladies and gentlemen, put your claws together for Greg Winchenbach in Station! Ladies and gentlemen, last but certainly not least, your current reigning, defending Renegade overall event champion from earlier today, the hometown boy, the dude who comes right down the road, who calls this his backyard, looking to throw down for his hometown. Put your hands together for Corey Snyder and Toxin! Monster Truck fans, one more time, let's hear it for your Monster Truck competitors! Man, look at all these awesome monster trucks. I consider them all day, but I'd much rather see them flying through the air. What do you think, Darius?
Oh, I am ecstatic. This track is all dialed in. We have 7 superstars all dialed in here in Gaithersburg. I'm excited for the event. How about you, Gaithersburg? Are we ready for an awesome night of action or what?
All right. Well, then here's the thing. Since you guys are getting excited here, what we're going to do is, I'm going to get you started. I'm going to start at 10, and then Darius, if you wouldn't mind, you can go ahead and say 9. And then we'll have you guys, the fans here in Montgomery County, count us down from 9 down to 1. And then all of us together can say those famous command words, Renegades, start your engines. All right? How about that? Can we do that? What do you think? Can we do that, Gaithersburg? All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 10,
9, You know, Preston College is there, but unfortunately, come out here and Yeah, there is no way I could judge that. We had a lot of really good runs. We'll have to see who the winner is, but I'll tell you this. I guess I have to ask the fans because they're the ones that are our biggest sponsor. They're, of course, our biggest judge. So we'll have to see what the fans decide.
Absolutely. So, Monster Truck fans, who thinks the winner should be Velociraptor? Woo! Who says the winner should be Lumberjack? Woo! Who says the winner should be Jurassic Attack? Who says it should be Stinger Unleashed? Oh, some Stinger fans, okay. How about War Wizard? How about Crustacean? And how about Toxic? All right. So Darius, we have a tie, dude, between Stinger Unleashed and Toxic. Do you like ties?
I don't like ties, Corbin. What about you?
Me neither, dude. I don't like ties either. So you know what? Let's break this thing down. Who says the winner should be Stinger Unleashed? Who says it should be Toxic? That's tough. That's tough, dude.
That is incredibly tough. That is tough, man. But you know, I think it might actually be Stinger Unleashed that got it. Just by a little bit.
You know what? I think the fans.
One more cheer off.
You know what? One more cheer off.
Yeah.
Who says Stinger Unleashed? Jeez. And who says Toxic? You know what? I love this Gaithersburg crowd because of how loud they get, but at the same time, y'all confuse me, man. I'm trying to decide who won here.
I don't know. It feels like they almost won a tie, but I don't know, man. That is tough. But yeah, well, I guess we'll have to split the points there.
Both trucks get 9 points. That's what they're saying in the pits here. So it's a tie between Stinger and Toxic. Let's hear both of them, ladies and gentlemen. So both trucks get 9 for the two-wheel skills win. We're going to have words about Corey and CJ. Darius has the scoop in the pits. Darius, what do you got for us?
Well, we have something extremely rare here with the Renegade Monster Truck Store. We have a tie, and we have a tie for our two-wheel skills challenge. Now, CJ, you won two-wheel skills in our first event. You broke your truck, and unfortunately you couldn't come out with the rest of the competitions in the first event. But this time, you tied for the win. Now you have your truck in one piece. What does it feel like tying for the win here for Best Trick Competition?
Well, although we're competitors, I've learned a lot from Corey. One of those things being drive smart, so I did that a little bit more than I did the other show. It worked out for me. I'm ready to go racing, and more importantly, I'm ready to go freestyling and give you guys a show tonight.
Without a doubt. Oh, that's a great idea. We can do rock, paper, scissors here. Regardless, though, we'll have to do rock, paper, scissors here. Yep. All right, here we go. We're gonna do rock, paper, scissors for the win, guys. Oh, Stinger Unleashed gets rock. Toxic gets scissors. It's Stinger Unleashed that'll win it there. But hey, I gotta bring it over here to Corey Snyder and Toxic. So, you know, you came out here again. He gave you props on learning how to drive smart. You've been doing this a lot longer than he has. He's an extremely tough competitor, but hey, your longevity in the sport shows, and you did just that being consistent here with skills.
Man, that's the first time I've ever lost to a rock, paper, scissors for a win. But you know what, there's a first for everything. But I love, just in the cab, I was like, oh man, this is going to be a dead heat between me and him.
Oh boy.
CJ's such an awesome driver. That chassis is beautiful.
That's
it's one of
great.
the best things out there right now today, and he knows how to wheel it. He steps me up, he steps all the other drivers up to put on a better show for y'all. Again, it's a win-win. I'm happy with winning. Well, I lost technically. But I'm happy to be able to go out and put on a good show for all of you fans, all my local fans.
Without a doubt, man. And hey, with the exception of that rock, paper, scissors, you both tied for the win. Congratulations to both of you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time. CJ2 Stinger Unleashed, Corey Snyder, and Toxic. And here great rotations there from Zach Winston. Fast kicking up some of the dust.
can't decide who won. You can't decide who won. All these guys were good. You know what? Let's have the fans do the hard job for us. Let's have them decide who won, just like our two-wheel skills competition here. Who thinks the winner should be Lumberjack? Okay. Who thinks the winner should be Toxic? Who says it should be Jurassic Attack? Who says it should be Stinger Unleashed? Who says Crustacean? Who says War Wizard? And who says Velociraptor? All right, it's official. Ladies and gentlemen, your donut winner is Greg Winchenbach in Crustacean!
Looking dialed into our very first race. Gonna be an exciting battle. Let's see how the track works for these drivers too. There might be a huge factor on this track. We don't know how the track's gonna be. Oh, absolutely. Here they go, ladies and gentlemen.
Renegade overall event championship checkered flag. But first, let's meet your championship round contenders. Flag until you go, please. We will. In the near lane, it's that awesome, big, bad Team Throttle Monster Dinosaur of Destruction, the Triceratops of Terror from Liberty City, Texas. Put your hands together for Preston Collins, Jurassic Attack! The beast is ugly, I feel the rage. Against your current reigning overall event champion here in Gaithersburg and the hometown guy looking to throw down for the hometown from right down the road in Bethesda, Maryland. Make some noise for Corey Snyder and Toxic! Someone's gonna win. Someone's gonna lose.
You're in my domain, got the crowd screaming out our name. It's a hurricane, it's a flood. Before you know it, why you shaking? We're a dynasty in the making. We're the royalty, now we're breaking down the enemy.
Take it away, brother. What's the scoop on the track?
All right, Gaithersburg, Maryland. Well, we're here with our earlier today overall event champion, but now he's the fastest hombre on the track tonight. Corey Snyder in Toxic! I'll tell you this, watching there, from your first round, you came back as the fast loser. You tried so many different ways to pretty much get over these two jumps on this track. You tried all the different ones. You got some bigger off the first jump, bigger off the last jump. You put the wheels down on that final pass, and you crossed that finish line first. How's it going to get a big racing win tonight here in Gaithersburg?
Oh man, I guess you could say this is a little bit of redemption from earlier. Those big jumps, yeah, they're supposed to happen. They're supposed to stay low, but I glitched at the line. It happened twice, but at least today I came back and I learned a little bit. I stayed low, I stayed to the ground, and I guess they got me up to this point here. I'm not complaining. I love running with all these guys. Preston Collins, we raced a couple times. We had a good time in Wildwood last year. He's another great competitor. But every one of y'all out here putting on a show, and we all have one reason why we're here, putting on a show for you guys and making you guys happy.
Without a doubt, even in racing, you guys were extremely entertaining there. And of course, you won freestyle in the overall last time. You also tied for the lead pretty much, I guess you could say, in two-wheel skills. So you have a pretty darn good shot at getting the overall. What's it going to take to beat these other competitors out here in freestyle tonight?
I'm just in it to have fun. We all are. I mean, like, a victory would be good, but at the end of the day, it's about putting on a good show for y'all. Again, I'll go off of what we did earlier and get a good win in freestyle and see if we can do it again. I'm off for a month, so I got a little bit of time to tweak on these things, so we'll see what happens.
We'll have to see. Toxic looking forward to burning it down here in his hometown of Gaithersburg. One more time, make some noise for your racing winner, Corey Snyder in Toxic!
Who thinks this should be War Wizard? Who says this should be Jurassic Attack? Who thinks this should be Crustacean? Who thinks this should be Stinger Unleashed? Who thinks this should be Velociraptor? And who thinks this should be Toxic?
Water?
So Monster Truck fans, your freestyle winner and overall event champion is Toxic! Maybe can't you see I'm coming?
All right, folks. Well, incredible stuff. You go 2 for 2 today. Of course, I have to get splashed with some water from CJ Return Stinger Unleashed. But hey, in your hometown, you got both overalls today. How does it feel in front of this awesome Gaithersburg, Maryland crowd?
Dude, it's awesome. This means home to me. This whole place does. This is where it started for me my whole career. Again, off the shoulders of my dad, who's the reason why we're even here today, putting on these awesome shows for y'all fans. I can't thank him enough. I cannot thank the incredible team that he supported and built. We just ran with it. Between Daniel, Preston Perez, who was on our team for a good long time, and everybody else from past to present, they all helped us to get to this point. And you know what? It's an honor to be able to be a part of the Renegade Tour. Again, they've owned this house for well over a decade. And as you see now, the shows keep coming. They keep getting better and better. And you know what? That was just for tonight. I'm excited for August.
Absolutely. Again, we're coming back here in August, but one more time, of course, Proud Papa Jay Snyder giving him a big pat on the back. One more time for War Motorsports.